Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Simone here, and as you can probably tell, my background is slightly different than the last video I filmed, as in on this side, because all of the books that I got for my birthday were on this shelf, or shelves. There was multiple, and they're currently now sat in piles around me because I'm going to film my haul. So this is part birthday book haul and part July book haul, but pretty much mostly all of these books I got for my birthday. I still have some book vouchers to spend, so I'm excited about that, but a massive thank you to everybody who sent me anything for my birthday. Honestly, I've counted up and I've got 60 books. A few of them I bought myself, but mostly these are all books that I received from you guys, and lovely. Just honestly, you guys have been amazing. It was so lovely to get so many messages as well from you, and so yeah, I just wanted to talk through some of the books that I received, so let's get started. There was quite a few books that didn't come with notes in, so most of them I've put the notes inside, so I'll be able to tell you who I got them from, but there were a few that didn't, so those ones I will just tell you that I don't know who I got them from. But also I am not doing this in any order because, like I said, I've literally just scoured my shelves, taken everything off that I remember that I got, and then hoped for the best, really. The first book that I got was The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead. This is the first book, I believe, in the... what series is this in? I don't know, it's the first book in one of her series, and I know that I am really excited by this one. I've heard really good things. Oh, it's the Bloodlines series, there you go. I know that Rochelle Mead wrote Soundless, which I really enjoyed, and she also wrote the Vampire Academy series, I think, which I've never read. I absolutely love this cover as well, and I'm really excited. It's also a really great, like, floppy, big paperback, so I'm excited about this one. Again, I don't know who bought this one for me. And just so you know, I'm definitely going to say excited like 800 times, but that's fine. Next up, I'm going to talk about 3 books that I've actually already read, because I read them as part of my July TBR. First of which was a book that I ordered myself. I thought that somebody had bought this for me, and then I realised it's because I'd bought it myself online. And so it showed up on my wish list that I'd already bought it. So anyway, this is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I buddy read this one with Victoria and Leanne, and we had a really great time. In fact, ironically, I'd actually bought both of them the copy of this book, so we all read the copies that I bought, which was quite funny, but I will obviously talk more about this in my wrap-up that comes up soon. In the same vein, I have also read Address Unknown by Catherine Cressman Taylor. This was recommended to me by Helen, Leanne's wife, lovely wife Helen, and I picked this one up, or I put this one on my wish list, and somebody bought this for me. Again, I don't know who it was. I really enjoyed this one. Again, this was a 5-star read. It was incredibly hard-hitting, but yeah, enjoyed it. And then the third one that I have already read is On the Come Up by Angie Thomas, which I again loved. In fact, I think all 3 of those were 5-star reads, so it was definitely a good sign for what's to come. This was sent to me by Emma Coleman, so a massive thank you to Emma. I, like I said, absolutely loved this one. I'm so excited that I read this. Angie Thomas can do no wrong in my eyes, and yeah, this was fantastic. Next up, I got a lovely gift from Jenna from Instagram, and Jenna's Instagram is jennas.book.shelf. I will link it all down below anyway, but she bought me Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, and this one is one I've heard loads about. In fact, when I'm part of the Bookstagram group that Charlotte from Books and Bargains put together, where basically we all buy books for each other for every month we buy for somebody else, and so I got a lot of these books are going to be from that Instagram, but basically when I posted my wish list into the group, about 4 different people bought me Queenie, and it was only then that I realised that I had not put the thing where you can only like buy once, like, you know, so luckily they managed to stop it, but this one did still go through, and I'm really looking forward to this. I think it says a lot that many people decided to buy me this one book, so obviously I really need to get to this one. This cover is also absolutely beautiful, and yes, I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I think this is going to be one of those books that is quite compelling. I've heard, like I said, amazing things. Next up, I got one, again, I'm really just loving the cover of, I think this is is such a beautiful book. I've got some wonderfully beautiful books this for my birthday this year, and this one is Silke's Journey by Heather Morris. This is the sequel, or like a companion, I think, to The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which I didn't actually love, but I've heard better things about the second one, and I think it's less going to be about the romance side, which I think the first one was. This I got sent by Sally from Sally Oz on Instagram, so again I will link that one at Sally's channel down below, so thank you, Sally. This one, she said, I chose this one because it's next on my TBR. I hope you enjoy. So I hope that we both love this book when we get to it. Like I said, I think this is meant to be about Silke, who is one of the side characters in The Tattooist of Auschwitz, which I really, really enjoyed. So yeah, I'm really, really wanting to hopefully read this and enjoy it more than I did the first one. Next up is a couple of Penguin Modern Classics that I was sent by somebody, and I am really looking forward to this. I've read a couple of them this month and I really do enjoy them. I think it's nice to have like little short books on your shelf as well. So the first one I got sent was number 1, and this is Letter from Birmingham Jail by Martin Luther King. Again, I think by Martin Luther King Jr. This one is about, it says, this landmark missive from one of the greatest activists in history calls for direct non-violent resistance in the fight against racism and reflects on the healing power of love. So I think this is definitely going to be one that is really poignant, especially at the moment. And then the other one I got was number 2, and that is Television Was a Baby Crawling Toward That Death Chamber by Allen Ginsberg. What a name for a book. This just says profane and prophetic verses about sex, death, revolution and America by the great icon of beat poetry. So I think this again is all poetry and different things, and yeah, it's going to be interesting. Again, I love to have these little books. I think they're really fun to try different authors as well. The next one I got is one that is actually a short Stephen King book for once. Don't get excited. This is Elevation by Stephen King. This is, I believe, one of his newest ones. This follows a... actually have no idea what it follows, to be honest with you. I'm saying that. I was about to read the back, but then I thought, actually, it's Stephen King. I don't feel like I need to know what it is going in. Again, this is probably one I'm going to not read for ages because, as you know, I'm working my way through his books in publication order, and this is one of his newest, so it's going to take me a while to get there, but I do own it now when it does, and it's really short, so yeah, hopefully this will be a good one. Oh, I forgot, I did actually get another one of the Penguin Modern Classics. This one is one I've actually read this month. This is one of the ones I was talking about. This is The Custard Heart by Dorothy Parker. This is the 4th one, and this one says, wisecracking and heartbreaking, these tales of women on the edge by the legendary wit Dorothy Parker show the darkness beneath the surface of the jazz age. This one was interesting. Again, I'll talk about it more in my wrap up, but yeah, I think it was like a 3-star for me. Next up, Michelle from Michelle Loves to Read on Instagram sent me Dear Martin by Nick Stone and said happy birthday. So a massive thank you to you, Michelle. I am really intrigued by this one. This is one that I have had on my radar for a really long time. And also I just love the back of this book and like the cover in general. I think it's absolutely stunning. It also has like this like really nice feel to it. So I'm a fan of that. This follows a boy named Justice McAllister, who is like top of his class, captain of the debate team, and set for like an Ivy League school, but then the police put him in handcuffs and he's released without charges, but and he can't seem to get rid of the attitude of his new classmates, and I think it talks a lot about like, again, it talks about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and how he's studied the teachings of him and how that sort of thing happens. And yeah, I'm really, really interested by this one. And yeah, again, this sounds like something I have been wanting to read for a really long time. And yeah, it's also beautiful. So that's like a bonus. Next up, Natalie from For the Love of Books 13 from Instagram, again, sent me With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo, and I am so looking forward to reading this book. This is a book that is about food, and it's by Elizabeth Acevedo, which I've heard amazing things about. This is about Emily, who wants to be a chef, but she's got a 2-year-old daughter and she's 17 years old, and so she's still at school and things just aren't really happening the way that she wants them to. But when she gets cooking, her passion for it just completely comes out, and I think not only is this book stunning, but I think this is going to be fantastic. And again, it's about food and I am completely here for it. Next up, I actually got 2 subscription boxes this month. I've got both of the chocolate and book subscription box, which I love. I think they are the best subscription box I've ever tried. I actually got my normal one, and then I got a bonus extra one because they had a really good deal on for like a new box. So I just set up a new person and decided to just get myself a second box because why not, right? So the first book that I got, I chose the normal. So the first one I went for was a surprise one, which is the one I always get. That's my normal one. And for this time I got Blood of an Exile by Brian Nasland. This is a fantasy novel that has been blurbed by like Sebastian de Castell, John Gwynne, like lots of different people that I've heard good things about. This is basically about dragons and dragon slayers, and other than that I don't know, but it sounds great. It's not my normal type of thing, but I'm actually really interested to try it and see how I feel about it. And yeah, it's great. I love this subscription box because they always give me books that I would probably not have picked up myself, but I found quite a few gems doing it. So yeah, looking forward to this. And then the other one I chose the hidden gem genre, and for this one I actually got a book that I've read. I've got a book by this author, but I haven't got this one, and I'm interested. I'm not super excited because it sounds a little bit like same old, but I think it could be fun. This is I Made a Mistake by Jane Corey. So I own, I think it's called like Ex-Girlfriend or Dead Ex or something. I'm trying to find it, but I can't see it. I own that one by Jane Corey, which I'm interested in reading that one too. This follows, it just says at the beginning, it started with a kiss and ended with murder, which, I mean, this literally looks like, I mean, AJ literally saw this book and was like, that looks like a generic thriller, and I was like, pretty much, that is what happens with this, what thrillers look like. It does say fans of Claire Mackintosh will love I Made a Mistake, and I do really like Claire Mackintosh, so potentially this will be interesting. I don't really know though. Next up is another book that I bought for myself, and this is The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. This is a romance book, which I'm not gonna lie, look at this. Someone has literally written £1.50 in permanent marker on the front of the book. Why would you do that? Also, I'm pretty sure I didn't spend £1.50. I think I spent more than that, so that's a little bit annoying. Anyway, this is a romance book that I, again, was recommended. Basically, I asked Leanne's wife, Helen, what books she would recommend me, because I'm always interested in trying books from different people and for what different people think are, like, that they enjoy. And this was one of the ones that Helen has really enjoyed recently, and so I thought I would give it a go. I've heard loads about Tessa Dare in general, and yeah, I think this could be fun. I don't really read romance, but I'm going to give it a go and see how this goes. I think this is the first book in a series as well, so potentially this is the start of something. So I've actually decided I'm going to split this video into 4 parts and do 15 books per video, otherwise this just gets to be crazy. So come back tomorrow and there will be the next 15. I hope that you enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, I'll see you tomorrow for another one. Bye guys.